God is still working through that storm in your life. Life has many storms. We all go through difficult times. We all go through struggles. We all go through obstacles. But it is what happens in those storms that makes us or breaks us. If you are going through a difficult situation right now, you need to pray. If your life is great and exciting and wonderful things are happening, you still need to pray. The reason is because in all situations, we need to pray. Life has many storms. We all go through difficult times. We all go through rough patches. We all are hit with difficult situations and questions. And we get stuck sometimes and we don't know what is going on. And when those times hit, the clouds roll in. And it is hard for us to know what we should do next. And when the winds are beating against us and tossing us around, we feel like the disciples on the boat. And we feel a little abandoned in what is going on. I may not know what the storms of your life are, but I know that all of us experienced them. You might have been going through a storm right now, or maybe you are going through one currently. Maybe the storm that you have is that you've lost a sense of purpose or identity, and you don't know what you should be doing. You don't know who you are, and you don't know what you should do next. Or maybe the storm that you are going through right now is in your marriage. Because sometimes things are great, but there has been so many arguments lately, and you are not sure how to get past those arguments. You just want to be happy, but you are going through a bit of a rough patch. Or maybe the storm that you are going through is a personal one that you don't want people to know about, and that you are stuck. And then you will really wish that you could deal with it. And you tell yourself time and time again that this is gonna be the last time, and it is not. I don't know what your storm is right now, but I know that we all go through them. And it is in this storm that we search for God. We are looking for God because we say, God, what are you doing? God, how are you helping me? I know that you are all powerful and almighty, but I'm in a storm right now, and I know that you can move mountains. But why don't you move the obstacles in my life? God, I need you to show that you love me and you care for me. But I can't see among all the clouds that are over my life. We get stuck in the storms and we don't know what to do. But I want us to see what we should be doing in our storms. If there's anything that can give us hope in our storms, first of all, it is what Jesus said in the storms that matter. He tells all of us in the storms to take courage. He reminds us not to be afraid because He still cares for us in the storms. I want you to know today that Jesus is still in charge of the storm. There wasn't a moment that He wasn't in charge of what was going on. Jesus reaches out to us in a storm because we feel lost in our storms. We feel stuck because we don't know what we should be doing. We feel that everything is pushing around and pulling us in different directions. But Jesus is still reaching out to us in our storms. Jesus is saying, I see what is going on, and I'm going to be there for you. He says, I'm going to take care of you, even though you feel like you are lost. Although the winds are pushing against you, I will call them. Although the winds are pushing against you, I will call them. Jesus is there for you in the storms, although you feel lost. I want you to realize today that God is greater than your storms. God is greater than all of them, because there isn't a storm that God hasn't seen already. There isn't a way that God has helped someone that He can't help you. God can help you with anything that is going on in your life. God is greater than our storms. Even when we don't know what we should be doing, God is still working through that storm in your life. God doesn't leave us in our storms, but God gives us the same encouragement that He told His followers on the boat. He said to them, take courage, which is so hard to do in the storms. But He says, it is I, the Son of God, who is going to be there to pull you through this storm, who is going to calm the storm. And even when you feel like it is too much, I'm going to be there for you. That's why He says, do not be afraid. In those storms, God is always there for you. The truth is, He's always there for you. I want you to remember that with whatever that is going on in your life, in the darkest moments, God shines brightest light. He never leaves us in the storms. He's there to get in the boat with us, to remind us that everything is going to be okay.